Yeah, everyone, this is Thermites, and this is the weekly update. We're finally caught up. Very first link down below is Weekly Shonen Jump. It's the Shonen Jump for this week. Incredible, incredible. I didn't think we'd get here. I mean, I thought we'd get here, but oh boy. I mean, I even called it repeatedly and got it wrong multiple times, but this is the week. Finally. Thank you all, anyone who's been watching of these as they've been coming out, but also, it's totally fine if you haven't. I totally get it. It's a lot. I've uploaded like 20 hours of the Weekly Shonen Jump over the last little bit. It's way too much. Oh my god. And honestly, I kind of wish I had fully caught up last week. Like, it wouldn't have worked out. It really physically could not have. But last week's, I think, was like the really like cool, like, holy crap, I can't believe we caught up. This one is, a fine jump. It's perfectly fine. I had a lot of fun with, chapter 2 of Otr. We've got, like, we never learned, Syd Craft slipped up there. Syd Craft is fucking banging like crazy right now. It is still incredible. But yeah, like, no One Piece this week, which means it's also a shorter one than usual. Roboco, I'm not gonna lie, this chapter I was actually kind of cooling on when I was editing it. In the moment, I really enjoyed it. I think it's a good chapter, but in hindsight, it's like, oh, I don't know, something about it wasn't quite working for me. I could even like tell in my watching my own reaction, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Anyways, we're caught up. Let's get excited. Now, next week, I don't know. Might do a live stream, might not. Might do a live stream, might not. It really depends. We'll see how it goes. I might also start it earlier than usual. Use that extra time maybe to I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out. Because on one hand, I love doing live streams. On the other hand, I kind of want to make a dent in all the other shit I gotta do on the channel. Right now, actually, I have taken a simple request and turned it into a much bigger project for no reason. You know what? I'll say it. I'll say it so that way it's real, and that way I will feel shame if I don't actually do this. I was talking with my beloved husband, Donuts, and, like, how'd I put it? I finally got Donut to watch some of my videos. It's on the hasn't, but, I don't talk about my shit very often. I'm so bad at self-promoting. But Donut was like, hey, you know what was really cool? Your series Chapter 1s. Remember how you were super into that in the past, and then you just kind of stopped after all the scary copyright strikes? You also remember how Chapter 1s didn't get striked? You know how basically all of them are still up? Well, I took a separate request recently of like, hey, you should check out Chapter 1 of Versus. And I thought, I could combine these two things. So, instead of doing just Chapter 1 of Versus, next week I will put out a Chapter 1s featuring Versus and 2 other 1 manga. I assume the other one's probably going to be, which one was it? It's on the Jump app. Buggy Go. And then the third one, I'm not totally sure about. What the fuck else has he done? There's like Oji-san of Hell. I could probably do that, but like I read Mob Psycho, I read One Punch Man, both the all the versions of One Punch Man you got out there, or at the very least the first chapters. So those are out. If he's done anything else, I wouldn't be against doing that as well. But we'll see. But yeah, apart from that, I'm also working on a Soul Eater reaction, recording it chapter by chapter. So that, big thanks to Donut for that as well, actually. Donut's willing to edit those, which means that they're not going to go into editing hell like most of the shit I try to edit myself. But yeah, those are like the main 2 I really want to do right now. Also, is the My Hero movie out yet? If the My Hero's movie's out yet, I might do that as well. It's been ages since I thought about it, actually. It's probably out. Because yeah, a movie is also super snappy and easy to do. But also, I'm falling into the trap I always fall into. If you are a fan of the channel, you know this. You know the spiral. You know the spiral of, oh good, I finally managed to do the bare minimum. Time to start new projects. But don't worry, the Chapter 1s thing, it's just Chapter 1. It's gonna be fine. That's a self-contained thing. Soul Eater, I'm actively doing. Chainsaw Man, I want to catch up on, but, let me do one other thing first. It'll help me, get on solid ground. But if this catch-up project has taught me anything, It's that I can in fact record a lot more than I usually do. I just need to find the time. Also, I just have to move some stuff around. But even then, it worked out. It honestly did work out. So, yeah, I'm gonna remember this. This was an experience that, I've been doing like a catch up or two every year as of late. It's been a little rough, but at the same time, it does say that I have the capacity to do more. And now, if after catching up I immediately got sick again, that would be a problem. But I won't. I'm taking care of myself. I'm eating better. I'm exercising. I'm I'm trying to handle my work-life balance better. I'm trying to handle my emotions better. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, also all the other shit I've talked about and all the other updates. You know it. This ain't a blog. It's kind of a blog. But I would like to thank everyone out there who's been helping me out, who's been cheering me on, who's been watching the videos. Just genuinely, just a view feels like a bit of a cheer on to me. My channel's small enough now that if I see a view, it actually has impact. It makes me go, damn, that's a person, as opposed to some of my bigger videos where it's like, okay, well, once it hits critical mass, it it gets a little wibbly wobbly in terms of now, are these actual people who care about this? But you guys, you're the real ones. One last thing, I've been really into this person's channel, Trenton Arts. I wanted to shout them out. No relation, no connection directly, but they've got a series called they're doing Shonen Jump stuff. The two big ones, of course, are the history of Weekly Shonen Jump. Haven't really watched any of these recently, but I'm very excited to check them out. Very excited to look into Jump history, especially with Donut doing a lot of historical series. But if you're a fan of my channel, you're probably probably have a fascination with series that have been axed in Weekly Shonen Jump, and the Axe Files might be for you. I actually stopped Godsider because I was like, huh. This mangaka seems really interesting. I might actually check this series out or check out some of the other stuff. Kagecha, I did watch all of this one. My God, Jesus Christ, this one's bad. Noah's Notes. I've got a personal stake in the game when it comes to Noah's Notes. Donut and I are part of the long, we're one of the first dominoes that led to a lot of shit happening involving Noah's Notes. But check out the lore of this channel if you're curious about that. I think I've talked about it before. That's for the real ones to know. But yeah, it is so exciting just seeing a ton of videos that are just hey, here's a here's a bunch of series I personally remember, like I Tell C or Candy Flurry, and then here's a bunch of shit I've never heard of, like Kagecha. Or there was one other one that really stuck out to me. Right. He also has something called One Shot Roulette that I haven't clicked on at all, but I'm very curious to check that out. Yeah, there's a lot of variety on this channel as well. There's some other videos that don't quite fit into any category. So anyways, they strike me as a creator much akin to my own hearts. So I'd want to give them a bit of a shout out. Okay, that's enough. I'm getting real awkward about this shit. Let's leave. Time to go. Time to do some more stuff. I'd like to say time to go record some Jump, but actually I'm gonna go make soup. So I'll catch you next week for next Jump. It's real. You're actually going to catch me next week, and it will be for next Jump. God. Okay, that's it. Bye for now. Yeah.